What is up, you guys? It's me, Eccentric DeShoun, and I'm back with a video. So y'all, I'm sorry. So y'all seen that thumbnail, y'all seen that title. I know it is a sensitive topic, but my story, my truth, and like I said, I feel like y'all my family. Y'all pretty much like my diary, so I'm gonna tell y'all about it. But before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe if you like my vibe, and definitely turn on that post notification bell so you'll know every time I post a video. And y'all already know, if you subscribe to my channel, thank you so much for your love and support and being on this journey with me as we work our way up to 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, y'all, let's get into the video. So I'm not gonna do the story time of the actual assault. I'm just gonna do the story time of how he confronted me about telling somebody about the assault. So okay, I dated this guy. We're gonna call him Jay. I dated him around 2021 and up until like 2022 of February. That's when we broke things off, whatever. And just last year, before I moved out of my apartment, the guy that had assaulted me, had hit me up on Instagram. Now, me and him haven't talked in years. Like, he'll hit me up randomly out the blue moon, every blue moon, but like we don't have like conversation, and it's like rare. Now, he never tried to get with me or nothing like that. He was just checking up on me and stuff. He's married with kids and stuff now, cool. But so I'm in the bed with my boyfriend, and I don't really get on Instagram like that. I really don't. Because I used to take a lot of pictures, but I really don't take pictures like that anymore. So I don't really get on Instagram. I used to promote like my YouTube channel and stuff. But everything I post on my YouTube, everything I post on my Facebook go to my Instagram story too. So I guess that works. But I don't really get on there. But I get on there every blue moon to try to see what's going on there. And I had seen, and y'all know at the top right, you had a little notification for your messages and your comments and stuff. But yeah, so I click on it, and I see this person. We're going to name him V. So when I dated the guy Jay, me and him knew the same person because we all lived in the same city. We all went to the same school, so he knew of this person. So him being my boyfriend, I was just telling him, you know, like, oh well, I've been sexually assaulted before, and I was like, you probably know the dude. So I told him the dude's name. He was like, oh damn, for real? And I'm like, yeah, you know. So skip past to last year, the dude Jay started dating this girl that used to be my best friend. We're gonna call her me. So I guess the girl Jay told me that I told him what V did to me. So me went back and told V that I told Jay. So V ended up hitting me up on Instagram and was pretty much like, why you going around telling people that I raped you, I sexually assaulted you, and stuff like that. And I was like, what are you talking about? I don't even fool with nobody in your city. Like, I don't even be over there because I don't fool with nobody on this side of town. So I don't have no reason to go on this side of town unless it's it's like a shopping plaza or something over there. Other than that, I don't have no reason to go over there. So anywho, he was like texting me like, you know, just in his feelings, because he felt like I'm going around telling the world that he raped me. And I'm like, bro, I didn't tell nobody but one person in your city. And I said, I already know how you found out and who told you. And he was like, I was like, who told you that? He was like, I ain't gonna tell you. I was like, I already know who told you, because there's only one person that I know that you know that I told from this particular city, from Belsma. Just okay, the dude that was from Belsma. So the dude Jay from Belsma, the dude V from Belsma, the girl me from Belsma, and I went to school in Belsma, and the girl me was my best friend for like 3 years before we fell out. And so, yeah, I had already told him, I was like, the girl me told you, because I know that her and Jay is supposedly engaged or married and stuff like that. And he was basically like, why are you going around telling folks that I sexually assaulted you? I was like, bro, you did sexually assault me. If I didn't give you the consent or tell you yes to do something to me, then you did something to me while I was asleep, while I was unconscious. And you know how deep of a sleep I had to be in. I was 19. I had lost my virginity at 18, but I was not sexually active after I lost my virginity because I didn't like it. So that if I tell it, I'm gonna be telling the story, but I'm just gonna tell the story. So y'all, at 19, I was talking to this dude V, and I had back problems. I always had back problems. I got back problems to this day, long before epidural, long before kids. Oh no, and his aunt, God rest her soul, she passed away I think last year. She had some pills. They give the hood term for it is Flexeril, but I don't know the medical term for it. But she gave me the pills because my body was aching and stuff, and the pills had me like so relaxed that I ended up falling asleep on the couch. Well, I woke up the next morning in bed. So I want to say like 3-4 days go by, and me and the dude just in the living room, just laid up, and we talking, and we was talking about SEX, and he was like, "Oh, you got that waterfall," and I'm like, "What you mean? Why you say that?" He was like, "You got that waterfall," and I'm like, "Well, how would you know? Because me and you ain't never did nothing." So that's when he came up, and he finally told me. He was like, "Well, that day you was asleep, I had stuck it in, but when I realized you didn't wake up, I had stopped and I pulled your pants back up." Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but is that not sexually assault? Is that not rape? You stuck your private area in. You pulled my clothes off without my consent. I was asleep, and then you put your thing inside of me without my consent while I was asleep. That's sexual assault. I didn't tell you yes. There was no agreement that me and you were supposed to be doing this, so that's sexual assault. So yeah, kudos for you for telling me, but that's still legally considered sexual assault. And if I wanted to, report you, I could. Like me being 19 at that young age, I'm like, oh wow, okay, well you told me about it, you could have just kept it to yourself. But the adult me is like, nigga, you really assaulted me, like you sexually assaulted me while I was unconscious. But that's basically the story of how I was sexually assaulted while I was unconscious, and how he confronted me about telling a guy that I was dealing with at the time. Just opening up, telling your life story to somebody that you in a relationship with. I told him about it, and he ended up telling the girl, me, about it, and she went back and told the dude V that I told Jay. And yeah, he ended up hitting me up about it and stuff like that. And he just could not accept the fact that it was sexual assault. He was just like, that's not sexual assault because I stopped when you didn't wake up. You shouldn't have did it in the first place. If I was asleep, you ain't try to wake me up and, hey, you want to try to... No, you just decided you was going to pull my pants down while I was unconscious, sleep, and stick your private part inside of me. That's sexual assault. But yeah, y'all, that is the story time of how I was assaulted while I was unconscious, and how he confronted me because a girl that I don't fool with decided she wanted to go back and tell him what I told somebody that I was dealing with at the time with his missed ass. And niggas are so funny, because when me and this dude Jay was dealing with each other, and I was telling him about the stuff that me went through, he was saying how she was shiesty and she was fake. She like to set people up, and she this and she that, and she a hoe. And then you end up going on social media saying that y'all married. Is crazy. But anywho, we ain't gonna get into that. Yeah, this video was pretty much sweet and straight to the point. It is 11:06 at night, so my son is asleep, and yeah, I'm about to continue to watch this movie I had found on YouTube and play my game on my new iPad, y'all. My boyfriend bought me an iPad. He knew I've been wanting an iPad for so long, but they are so expensive, and I did not want to do a payment plan. But yeah, anyways, if you made it to the end of this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe for my vibes. And you already know you are subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much for the love and support and being on this journey with me. Yeah, I know the video was pretty short, but I was gonna get straight to the point. It really wasn't much. I would go directly to the messages, but I don't have Instagram on my iPad. It's on the phone, and I'm actually using my phone for the video. But I might go into the messages and screenshot. Of course, I'm gonna block pictures and faces and names and stuff, but just so y'all can see the messages yourself. But yeah, y'all, that was pretty much the story time of how I was raped while I was unconscious, and how he confronted me and accused me of going around spreading rumors to the whole city of Bessemer that he raped me when I didn't. And yeah, y'all, but all right, y'all already know. Stay prayed up, stay blessed, and stay true to yourself. Bye.